What's going on, my brothers? Man, me and Bismarck are out here today at the Chickamauga battlefield, and it is a beautiful day. We've had about a month of nothing but rain in Tennessee, northern Georgia, and I'm just thankful to not have any more rain. You can see my mountain back there in the background at one of the Ohio monuments. This here behind me is the North Carolina monument, and it reads, "Erected by the state of North Carolina to mark the extreme point attained in a charge by the right side of the 58th North Carolina Regiment about 6 p.m. on September 20th, 1863, man." And Chickamauga Battlefield is a beautiful park. You do got to keep your dogs on a leash. Bismarck's well trained, so he comes off every now and then. But today's purpose is to talk just a little bit about the SRK knife and the BPS Adventurer Knife, man. Adventurer Knife. Both of them very nice quality knives for what they are. This SRK is the issue of the BUDS training program for the Navy SEALs, so that's kind of one reason why I got it. I was wanting something a little bit different than my K-bar. I like my K-bar, but I always feel bad about, I've got two K-bars. I got one that's for use and one that's, you know, for looking cool. And I wanted something that was just a nice backpack knife that I could throw in there and not scare all the park rangers carrying a Bowie knife around here, which some of them know me by now. Most of the Karens call the cops on me all the time out here for having Bismarck off his leash or whatever. But anyways, it is by Cold Steel, and it is a beautiful knife, man. It's got a saber grind to it. It came pretty sharp out the box. It's pretty durable, you know. You can do some decent carving on it. Just got an old piece of wood, it's dead wood. I don't cut down trees out here, you can't. But it's thick, you know. And this is kind of a video just for guys comparison. You maybe just want one knife, or maybe you want to buy both of these knives. This is the BPS Adventurer, and it comes in this really high quality sheath with the ferro rod, and the ferro rod does match the handle. What I do like about the BPS knife, both of these are saber grinds. Saber grind is essentially a flat back, and then it dives at the bottom. And this is so fine, man, that, I mean, it just comes razor sharp out the box. I did another video cutting it, and just so you can see a little bit of the thickness difference in these two. I mean, whew, yeah, SRK is way thicker. So, it does have a Craton handle. I think they call it Cray X. I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. Cold Steel kind of likes to put those X things on the name of everything. This is probably Plastic X or something like that. But a little bit of a tactical sheath, which is nice because you can spray paint it with a flat spray paint any color that you want. You can wrap it in 550 cord. I'm gonna wrap mine and then stick a ferro rod in it as well. So this is just kind of a nice woods knife for me. But man, I am really loving this BPS knife. And I think I'm actually gonna do a bluing stain on it as well, or maybe a mustard patina on it. I haven't really decided. You know, part of me says, hey, it's a woods knife, it needs to have some shine on it. That way if you throw it in the woods or it drops, you can find it again. I mean, you throw something, if you guys can see it, all these leaves around here, and your knife get buried, you're throwing it up against a tree out in these woods. Man, just ain't no raking out here. That's all right. So, for the quality of both of them, I mean, this thing on a dangle, again, I did another review on this knife, and it is just awesome. I think I'm gonna do a, I don't know what kind of review you guys like to see in comparison as how they fall up, since or as how they compare. Sorry, I'm a little winded. We just got off the bike, did about 6 miles, but man, just chopping on them, they're both pretty durable. I'd say the SRK, just because of that blade thickness, is probably gonna hold up a little bit better to some abuse, and especially throwing it up against a tree. I think it will hold its sharpness a little bit better than this thin BPS. But this BPS knife, man, I mean, you can cut game with it easily. It shaves good. Just a really nice knife for only $39. And this Cold Steel's on sale for $37 right now. So I would encourage all you guys to go ahead and pick them up, man, for what you're getting. I think I'm gonna have a hard time. I think this might become my everyday carry, you know, other than my truck Bowie that I got out there. So thank you guys.